This orange plant has plenty of lush green foliage, which means it is generally in good health. However, when a citrus plant produces lot of leaves but no fruit, it usually points to a few specific environmental, developmental, or nutritional factors. Here are the most common reasons why the orange plant might be holding back on fruiting and possible ways forward. 1. The tropical climate factor, lack of cold stress. In regions with consistent heat and humidity, citrus trees sometimes become lazy. They lack the distinct winter chill that naturally triggers a blooming cycle. One option is to induce flowering using a water stress technique. Withhold water for a couple of weeks until the leaves just begin to droop and slightly wilt. Once the plant is stressed, apply a phosphorus-rich fertilizer and water it heavily. This sudden shift often shocks the plant into producing blossoms. Nutrient imbalance, too much nitrogen. The plant is pushing out a lot of beautiful green leaves. If a plant receives a fertilizer too high in nitrogen, it will dedicate all its energy to vegetative growth at the expense of flowering and fruiting. Switch to a fertilizer with high phosphorus and potassium, the P and K in NPK. Bone meal or a dedicated citrus fertilizer may encourage blossoms to form and fruit to set. Age and propagation method. The origin of the plant plays a massive role in when it will first fruit. Grafted plants usually begin bearing fruit within 2 to 3 years. Grown from seed. A seed-grown orange tree can take anywhere from 7 to 15 years to mature enough to produce its first fruits. If it's a seed-grown plant, it simply might still be in its juvenile stage. Sunlight deficiency. Citrus plants are heavy sun bathers. They require a minimum of 6 to 8 hours of direct, unfiltered sunlight every single day to generate enough energy for fruit production. If the wall behind the plant is shading it for a large portion of the day, it may only be getting bright indirect sunlight. That could be a possibility in this case. There are a lot of coverages around. Root constraints. It might be root bound. When the roots have nowhere left to go, the plant becomes chronically stressed in a way that it causes it to drop blossoms before they can even turn into fruit. Check the soil depth and root mass. Give more space for the roots by removing surrounding stones.